The Patriots' offense was unable to produce a touchdown in Germany as New England fell to the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday, October 6th, dropping their season record to 2-8 as they enter a much-needed bye week. The Pats had a promising first drive to the game, but from there they were unable to make much happen through the air the rest of the way, leaning into the ground game where they got some yards but still couldn't get into the end zone. Defensively, the Pats got a takeaway from Myles Bryant and were generally stout outside of a touchdown drive on the Colts' first possession. But Indy put up 5 sacks, got a missed short field goal from Chad Ryland, and grabbed 2 fourth-quarter interceptions as the Colts did enough to knock off the Pats overseas. Here's our instant analysis and key takeaways from the loss. Point 1. Sack stopped strong opening drive. Colts counter the Patriots strung together their longest opening drive of the season to open the game, however. A third-down sack inside the red zone forced them to settle for a 37-yard field goal that handed the Pats an early 3-0 lead. The sack was an early harbinger of third-down problems to come. The 13-play, 61 drive featured big plays from Mike Gesicki, who secured a tough catch on an initial 3rd and 7, and Ezekiel Elliott, who took a screen pass for 19 yards. Ramondre Stevenson also racked up 19 yards on 3 carries. It was a pretty good start for the Pats considering how some of their starts have gone this season, but it was frustrating to settle for 3 points instead of 7. As the interior push from big-time problem DeForest Buckner helped blow up the final third-down play. The Colts would carry some momentum over from that red zone stop, with Gardner Minshew picking up a big third-down conversion on a 30-yard scrambling throw to former Bills receiver Isaiah McKenzie along their way to the end zone. Running back Jonathan Taylor was an issue for the Patriots' defense on the drive, picking up 31 yards on the ground as well as the drive-capping touchdown on a 4th-down attempt from the 1-yard line. It was a 14-play, 75-yard drive that almost saw the Patriots force an initial 3-and-out but instead lasted over 7 minutes. Indy took a 7-3 lead as the Patriots were left to figure out how to contain Taylor in the big plays. Point 2. Pat sacks piling up. In a bad way, the two teams traded punts on their ensuing possessions, with Mac Jones taking another third-down sack after rookie right guard Sidy Sow was beaten for a quick pressure up the middle. The Patriots forced a 3-and-out and sent heavy pressure looking for a block on 4th down but weren't able to make a play. Without a returner back, the ball took a favorable Colts bounce and eliminated any potential gain in field possession. The Pats would punt for a second time after Mac took another sack, this one on 1st down that lost 5 yards and put the offense in a hole deep in their own territory that they couldn't climb out of. Mac would take a third-down sack on New England's 4th possession of the game, and then a 4th third-down sack on the 5th possession. That wrapped up 5 first-half sacks taken by the Patriots, the defining element of the team's offensive performance, setting a season high in just 2 quarters of work. Point 3. Bryant picks up Patriots needing a play to get back on track. Myles Bryant delivered on the first drive of the second half, securing a tip ball interception that set up the offense inside Colts territory. It was the game's first interception and a sign of a positive trend for the Patriots defense, picking up their 8th takeaway in the last 5 games. Jelani Devine played a role too as the defender who tipped the pass from Gardner Minshew. But in a continuing theme, third-down pressure stunted the Patriots' ensuing drive. And then, to make matters worse, Chad Ryland pulled his 35-yard field goal attempt just wide. The offense was unable to capture any magic off of the turnover, and the short-lived drive featured 6 straight runs before Mac dropped back to pass on 3rd down. Point 4. Pats ride the run. Special teams lets them down. The Patriots ran 11 runs to just 3 passes on their drive that ended the 3rd quarter, as Mac Jones continued to have some scary plays, including a near interception in the end zone. The offense was forced to settle for a field goal, but it came off of a needed 15-play, 93-yard drive to get them back within just a single point in the contest. The team's third-down performance continued to be a hindrance, with just 3 conversions on 10 attempts to that point in the early 4th quarter. Unfortunately, the Colts got a huge 41-yard kickoff return on the ensuing kickoff as Indy snatched back the momentum. They cap off a short 20-yard drive with a field goal that re-established a 10-6 lead midway through the 4th quarter.